have round 2 of our OG team sparring from 2011. So again, we got 5 team members, and your goal is to win 3 of the 5 rounds between your team. Points didn't carry over back then. Warnings were only for the individual sparring. So if you got 3 warnings, that round you lost, your team lost, and you gave the other team a point or a win. So as the first team to get 3 wins. So we'll see. No idea who I'm sparring, but this is me on the right here, okay? Right off the bat, he seems smaller than me, so I'm just trying to keep him away. Just side kicking away here. Side kick, side kick, side kick. Not sure what happened there. Okay, so he had a little punch fury. I'm not sure any of those would have really hit me, you know. Okay, so I'm not sure who this person is. Let's just point out a couple things, though. So you couldn't punch to the head back in 2011 without it being a warning. But let's talk about some of these kicks that he's throwing. So, he threw a front kick, but he didn't really move anywhere, okay? So let's watch it. It happens real quick, but watch his base leg, okay? He kind of kicks and stays still. So I spin right at the time that his foot, it's not even on the ground yet. I'm pointing to it like you can see, but his foot down here hasn't even hit the ground. I'm fully around my spin. My leg is about to come up. I guess I would connect there. And then now he has just come up from kind of trying to duck that kick. So again, why throw a kick that's not going to be effective in some way, right? Essentially, he's burning energy, and it's almost a leg raise. Oop. I don't move. He doesn't move. It doesn't connect. We kind of move on. But anytime you throw a kick, you want to have it connect. The only reason a kick shouldn't connect with somebody is if they block it or they move. But if neither person moves and your kick comes up, it's a waste of a kick. Okay, there's no reason to throw a kick like that. So essentially, he's just trying to get to the punching. You know, I'm kicking. He's just being only forward thinking here. Okay, I know I've gone back 2 or 3 times here, but I'm just blocking his punches, working him in a circle, trying to keep him off me. All right, you're going to have your hands down. I'll just jump right over him, jump around kick. There's another kick where he hardly moves, right? Kick, and he's in place. He's trying to keep his leg up in hopes that I'll come in, but it's not really chambered very well. His foot is below his knee, you know. So, again, he just spins. I kick right between his hands. Boop. Another side kick to the body. What's he about to do? I'll let you on the viewer side decide. Okay, he just kicked. His hand is down here. Is he about to punch or kick? I'm guessing he's going to swing that hand up to do an ugly kind of hook punch here. Yep. So I'm just keeping my hands up. Again, he's being hyper aggressive, and I'm doing what I said my other opponent was doing, which is kicking with my front leg. And he's just essentially running right into it here. So you got to have a plan when you come in. Make sure it's not going to be after you get hit that you try to hit someone else. Okay, that must be the end there. But he didn't back up the whole round, you know. And the only time he came forward was when he was walking forward. He didn't glide or drag or do anything with his kicks. He was kicking in place a lot of times. See, he's walking right through stuff. If you're getting kicked in the head, you need to back up. I don't care if you're team sparring, point sparring, or sparring at testing in class even. You got to back up. So if you get kicked, you need to adjust and assess what just happened to you, right? Acknowledge the hit, back up and figure out how can I get in there safely. So right there, he shouldn't think, oh, I got to push past this. He needs to back up, let me come forward and miss, and have more of this back and forth type of feel to this round. But he keeps coming forwards. I mean, we kind of ran out of time there, but yeah, that's a couple things. I don't know who the partner was. It's 15 years ago, but anytime you throw a kick, have it, thrown for a reason, right? You want to be effective with your kicks. So sometimes that needs to include a little bit of a slide or a drag with the base leg to get to your partner. But unless they're blocking it or they're moving, you should feel some weight behind your foot, some part of their body. And then if you're getting hit, acknowledge it, okay? Too many people do that, and they try to push through their hits. Sometimes they get hit even harder, and then all these, other discussions come up. But, make sure you're acknowledging when you get hit, okay? That's another breakdown.